if I die for the guys. Have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that shit I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back. 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 Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them inside graves. I'm a real beach boy, come ride my wave. Left me with the either or, fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me about you snakes, keep my off safety. You know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that shit I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back.
I be gone.
Hope you watching your
Watch my back. They gon' run on how they come.
Hope you watching.
Get your life or get back. Afraid that I miss that. Tell me if you with that.
They will always haunt my dreams. The dream twins with your eyes. They will always haunt my dreams. The dream twins with your eyes.
Gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better.
Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
The left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
And that misses. And the home opener is underway. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air to left center. Ward under it. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Here comes Corey Seager. The shortstop takes the ball. Just
that's off the
missed.
plate. Ball 2.
One out, base is empty. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
I got 3-0.
Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Angel Stadium, and on the hill in this one, Kumar Rocker.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Now it's the right fielder,
And
Mike Trout. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Garcia makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Here is Yohan Moncada.
The third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Just missed. Outside.
Ball, that's out.
And the count is 2-0. Fouled off left side.
Hey! 2-2 the count.
That one in the dirt. Full count now. Line drive. Garcia takes it in for the out. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Fastball for a strike.
What's a good pitch there.
0-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Now here's the Rangers DH, Kyle Higashioka. Detmers back to work. That misses, and that is ball 1.
No strike.
Higashioka in his 7th season, 34-year-old vet, and he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, I really like when a guy gets a break like that. He still gets to stay involved in the game. Instead of starting behind the dish, gets to hit, gets to rest a little bit, gets to watch the game from a different perspective.
Next offering upstairs. Missed inside with the curve. Swing and a miss. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Three-two on the way. That one the other way, and there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. I don't know how he was able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That one missed.
Ball, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's Josh Young.
Josh Young.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He'll take a trot around the bases. It's 3-0. Here is Marcus Semien. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Leody Taveras in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground, could be 2. The underhand flip. One at second to first, not in time. Great effort there. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim.
Jonah Heim.
Grounded to third, could be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get an out on the play. So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he
to second, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
For the Angels, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And that's
inside,
off
ball 1.
the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The other way, and he beats the shift. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Batting 6.
Travis d'Arnaud will come up to hit. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. First and second here, no outs. And that one missing low. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Well done behind the dish.
Batting 7, the second baseman,
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. That's inside, and that's ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now a check on him at second. Back safely. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Rocker checks the runner. Soler back in on a dive. 2 on, 1 out. And it remains 2-2. And that's outside. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Taveras makes the grab. The throw into second. To second with the throw in. No chance to get back. It's a double. And here's Corey Seager to hit. He struck out swinging in his first at bat.
Seager.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 strikes.
No, with the shift on, hits right into it in plenty of time to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
Jake.
Now on the bump, Victor Medeiros. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 58. Victor
Late with the swing there.
Medeiros.
0-1.
Misses
Ball.
off the
That's
inside, and it's 1-1. And it gets by him. And now the DH, Kyle Higashioka. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Just off the inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Ball. That's
In
down.
the dirt. That smash towards center. Dives. What a play. But he holds up at first. Good play out there to cut it off.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Berger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one missing inside. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto.
The shortstop, Zach Neto.
One up, one down. And next for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. And that's in there for strike 1. Simeon. On to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. And now batting, Mike Trout. First pitch misses. Swings through that one for strike 1.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Josh Young digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Fly ball down the line. Trout sizing it up. And there's one away. Now it's Marcus Semien. And he's already singled in this game.
Semien.
Rip to third. Moncada tossed to first. And Semien is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Leody Taveras. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Heim in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. And there's a ball.
2.
That one to first, and that's just foul. Swings and misses, and that is that. Here comes Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Langford makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So digging in, Taylor Ward. 0 for 1 so far. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2 is the count.
0-2 now. Gets him to chase after that one. Heim down to first. Out on the drop, third strike. 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Jorge Soler. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Reaching down and makes the grab. So the Rangers batting order turns over. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford. And that's outside. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle.
1-0. Two balls, no strikes. Three balls.
Again
no
with a
strikes.
pitch out. Jose Quijada takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality
65.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Well, these Rangers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
There goes the runner. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Berger up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from 3rd comes across. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now it's going to be Kyle Higashioka. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him, and that's the first out. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And that forces the runner to hold on at 3rd.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it right.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen. Kenley Jansen.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
That's off the inside corner.
Inside.
Ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Seager at 3rd. Berger over at 2nd. Garcia over at 1st with 1 away. Falling behind 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Check swing went around. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 2.
Marcus Semien.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that is that. So in now for the Angels, Ryan Noda. A single his first time. And ball 1. Noda goes 6'1", 28 years old. And he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Squeezes it. 1 away. So here's Darno with 1 out. Struck out swinging his first time. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ball in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Travis d'Arnaud hits one out. It's 4-1. And the batter now, Luis Rengifo. First pitch just misses. This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps.
Garcia makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And next for LA, Mickey Moniak. Grounded out his first time up. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Rengifo on third with 2 out. A little bit low. 2 balls, no strikes.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's the strike. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But not before they're able to draw closer with this. Digging in, Leody Taveras. Jansen back to work. This to third, and that one handled. Sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim.
Jonah Heim.
Slider right there. Jansen, a guy that features an absolute power slider. Throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. Popped up, Rengifo. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. So the batting order turns over. So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. Swing and a miss as he was late.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
Jansen fires. Swing and a foul out of play. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Mike Trout.
And leading up for the Angels. Right fielder, Mike Trout. Now pitching for Texas, number 60, Cole Winn.
And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Trout around second on his way to third. In there safely.
Back-to-back base hits. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
So runners at the corners. Moncada runs. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw to second. Out. One away with a runner at third here in the bottom of the sixth. Step off and looks the runner back to third now. And that's off
the plate.
The inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Tavares running hard to get it. Nabs it. Runner tags from third. In comes the runner from third. It's 4-1. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. And he swings through that one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
1-1.
Next one in the dirt. 2 out, space is empty. A little out front there as he swings through it.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But
oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it. Seager stands in now. 1 for 3.
Corey Seager.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out towards left field. Ward ranging back. And that one is out of here. And they add a run. It's 5-2. And now the first baseman, Jake Berger. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Sam Bachman.
Now pitching for the Angels.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Runner at first with no outs here. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Moniak puts it away for the out, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Smith now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And delivers outside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Towards first, and that chance handled. Steps out first for the out. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
Little chopper rolls foul. High fly ball right field. Trout is there. And that is that. Ryan Noda getting ready to hit.
Now pitching for Texas, number 62, Robert Garcia.
There's a strike. Next offering misses down and away. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 1 away.
Now batting the catcher.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And a swing and a miss there. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Langford on the move. And there's 2 away. So up next, Luis Rengifo.
Second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Got a changeup and a pretty good one, too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Neto at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 1
and
strike.
A pitch out, but nothing going on. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Rengifo off of first with 2 away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Jackson checks over to first, and he's back. Two now. In the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And next for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. Clips the corner. Strike 1.
That's a ball.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Tying run at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Taveras ranging into the alley, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Leody Taveras. Stepping in for the Rangers. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Moniak has a beat on it. Makes the grab, one away. Next to hit, Jonah Heim. 0 for 3 in this one. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Langford now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and that'll do it. Back to the top of the order now. Mike Trout now at the plate.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
Tap foul at the plate. Martin, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a splitter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
That's inside. Next pitch is downstairs. Berger makes the grab, 1 down. Now the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking. And good work there. As he Here's Corey Seager.
Leading off the Texans, the shortstop.
The pitcher on here, Brock Burke.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ball 1.
So Sieg suffers the strikeout. Next up for Texas, Jake Berger. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Not even close there. And 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Jack Peterson.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter, Josh Peterson.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Pinch hitting for the Rangers, number 20, Ezekiel Duran.
There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough.
Ben Joyce comes on now.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And there's a foul ball. This one in the air. Rengifo sizing this one up. And that's the 3rd out. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 43, John Armstrong.
Pinch hitter coming on, Nolan Shotwell.
Just looking to get on here. Give them something to work with as they try to make a comeback.
That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
He's 2 outs away. Ryan Noda, the next to hit for the Angels. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. The Halos trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. In the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. Now one missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. And here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The Angels down to their final strike. Got him. And that'll do it. And your final score, 5-2 for Chris Singleton and R.